Hey everyone, this is Andrew Tai and welcome to my YouTube channel. So if you've followed my previous tutorial, then you'll know how to set up and install PlayCover so that you can run games like Genshin Impact. However, when Genshin Impact does a major update, then what you need to do is to re-sideload the application. However, this is not as complicated as it sounds because some of the steps aren't necessary. For example, we don't have to disable SIP and then re-enable it again. That's because if you've already logged in, then all we need to do is actually to update the Genshin Impact application. So this step should be vastly simpler than before. So basically, I'm assuming that you have PlayCover installed already, and the first thing I'm going to do is to do an update of PlayCover. So I'm using the version that I displayed in my tutorial. So what I'm going to do is do an update of PlayCover. So we're going to go to the PlayCover Discord, and I'm going to download from the announcements channel the very latest version of PlayCover. I've downloaded PlayCover here, and then basically what I'm going to do is to shut down PlayCover by control quitting on the application. And then we're going to double click on this new PlayCover DMG. Then I'm going to move this into my applications folder and replace. Then what I'm going to do is to double click on PlayCover and then press open. And now I've successfully updated the application, and now I'm on version 0.9.63. And so I can move on to the next step. So normally on the announcements channel, somebody will post the latest version of Genshin Impact. So what I'm going to do now is to download this version of Genshin Impact 2.4.0, which is the update over the last version I downloaded, which is 2.3.0. So sometimes if the announcements channel doesn't have it, it'll be listed in the decrypted IPAs channel. So here we're going to download the file, download anyway, click allow, and then basically download this application. It'll take a few minutes to download. So once that file's downloaded, we're ready to move on to the next step. So then what you need to do is to control click on the application and then click delete app. And we could actually use this link, but we're going to use the one that we downloaded. We're going to install Genshin Impact 2.4.0. Basically what we want to do is to add the application here. So I'm going to add app and then add my Genshin Impact 2.4.0. Then add it here. We can also drag it into this add app button, but I'm going to let it download through this way. So once that's installed, we're going to click on Genshin Impact here. So my case won't apply to most people because I haven't logged in for several weeks. It's actually logged me out and not kept my credentials. However, if you're a regular Genshin Impact player on your M1 Apple Silicon Mac, then you'll be logged in already and you'll be able to log in again. So at this stage, if you're not able to log in to Genshin Impact straight away, then you're going to have to re-log in and you're going to have to follow the following steps in order to be able to authenticate properly. Then what we need to do is to disable system integrity protection and then log into the game without clicking on the door. And then once we've logged in, we can go ahead and enable system integrity protection, and then we can actually play the game again. So here I'm just going to open up terminal just to show you how this works. I'm going to type in the command csrutil status, and this just shows me that my SIP has been turned on. So what I'm going to do is to shut down the computer and go into recovery mode and then disable SIP in order to get to this stage. So this is pretty straightforward. I'm going to leave a link to my video tutorial in the description. All we need to do is to go to recovery mode and then csrutil disable, and then I'm going to log into Genshin Impact. So you're just going to press shut down and then move on to the next step. So once again, while the computer shut down, we hold down the power button here. Start saying loading startup options. Go to the options menu here, press continue. Next we're going to log into our account again. Then we're going to go back to utilities, terminal. Status is that the SIP is disabled. We're going to type in csrutil enable and return. Press Y and then return. Type in your username, password, and now we can go ahead and restart the computer. Just click here and restart. So now I've logged back into my account, and then what I'm going to do is go to terminal and just confirm with csrutil status that my SIP has been disabled. And then what I'm going to do now is to open up PlayCover, and then what we're going to do is to open up Genshin Impact. So what we need to do now is to log into our account, so just type in your username and password. Now we're going to press the login button. Then we can complete the capture challenge, agree to all the terms, press accept. So at this stage it's very important that you don't press the start game button, as this is not going to work correctly. We need to be able to enable SIP in order for this to work. So what we need to do is basically close the application, shut down the computer, and then re-enable SIP. So once again, while the computer shut down, we hold down the power button here. Start saying loading startup options. Go to the options menu here, press continue. Next we're going to log into our account again. Then we're going to go back to utilities, terminal. Status is that the SIP is disabled. We're going to type in csrutil enable and return. Press Y and then return. Type in your username, password, and now we can go ahead and restart the computer. Just click here and restart. So I've now re-logged into my computer. I'm going to go back to terminal and we're going to go back and check the csrutil status. It is now enabled. So I'm going to go ahead and open up PlayCover, and then we're going to open up Genshin Impact. So now we are still logged in. I'm going to press Start Game to begin the game. So once the update files have downloaded, we're going to click the door button here to enter the game. So I've now managed to log back into my game. This is all working correctly. I'm using PlayCover version 0.9.63, and it's the 5th of January. We're running Genshin Impact version 2.4. So if you do run into any other issues, you can join the Discord server. All you need to do is to go to the discord.gg/playcover, enter that address into any web browser, and you'll get an invitation into Discord. And then you can follow some of these additional instructions. So for example, in my method, I have not used the NVRAM boot args in order to make this work. I've managed to do it without this particular method. However, there are additional things that you can try if you're not able to log into Genshin Impact. Anyway, I hope you found this video useful. If you did, please like, please subscribe. I've got a lot of other Mac tutorial videos on my channel, and I'll see you in the next video.